We'll just go.
Let's just go.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go.
Let's just feel it.
Let's just fail it. Main game. I don't have any downloadable content. Like, I don't know what to do for DLC.
Yeah, I've looked at DLC before. I'm too cheap to appreciate the fact that more stories added.
Easy.
Oh god.
Make
Well,
it-
easy would make it easy. But
No, do
Hard.
do hard.
hard. Oh,
No,
God, no.
Do
normal.
hard.
I can't do hard. I would literally like get into the middle of the game and then like change it back to easy.
Hard would. He would be silent. We would be talking about how like soul breaking.
We should
There would be
like,
no-
switch off the controller.
There would be no gameplay commentary if I did hard, especially if you were playing Anna, because I love you, but like you don't have a lot of experience.
I'd literally just be pressing a bunch of buttons.
Have you seen me play that? What's the game you were playing with Trent? On the big screen.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That was interesting.
I was literally just.
Cause
Oh, that's the one that I played where
the
like
fighting game, because like
Yeah.
if you button mash, you can totally win. Evan did
I
that to
won.
me, and it sent me on
I
a.
beat you. Like
You beat me several, like I think once or twice.
yeah, like 2 times.
games where you can button mash are like annoying.
I like them because I win.
But I'm afraid of you.
It's such small text.
Mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories. You know what he said?
You meme whore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our lettuce.
1912. You were
Toast
asking
of-
about
Toast
1800.
of my main man. Coast of West Philadelphia, born in Maine, on the boat where I played with all of my box. Booker and Dwight. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to the Fresh Prince song.
I don't even know any of the lyrics of the Fresh Prince song.
As soon as I tried to-
Philadelphia, born and raised on the playgrounds, where I spent most of my days.
days.
Chilling
Sitting
out,
on a lighthouse, acting all
Oh.
dead, when I really could have saved the girl from her head. Yay!
Oh,
Was that really what that? Show
that's
was
a
about?
gun.
No.
Really, I thought it was about death and. What did you just say?
That's a really well handcrafted box.
I know, like, and the fact that like nothing is getting wet.
What's the backstory of this game? I know you just explained it, but I was listening.
Like, so, like, this is Booker DeWitt. He's a detective, and he's going to Columbia, which is like a utopia in the sky, basically.
Okay.
And he has to save Elizabeth. And there's like
I thought you were gonna
There's,
say
like-
save a lizard.
he's got to save a lizard. So he saves a lizard from the
Sick sunglasses. It's really cool. It's a gecko. It's a
Um,
gecko.
So, like, there's like alternate universe stuff too in it, but like I haven't finished it, so like I don't fully know.
I like how it's kind of like
You know how long
you
it took
can
me to
see
beat the
your
game?
hands out in front of you.
Because I rented the game from a Redbox.
Oh God, how long did you play?
I beat it in a day.
I'm so mad at you.
I like literally said I'm beating this in one sitting, and like my dad was like, "You gonna go to bed?" And I said, "I gotta beat this game first, or else I feel like I'll wasted money." And then he was like, "Okay." And it was like the one time he let me like just. Actually, no, that's not true. One time I did it, but I didn't know. I bought a Simpsons game, and it was like a really like it was like a 2012 like churn out. They were like, "Well, we got the property rights," so they just churned out one.
Yeah,
I bought it. I beat it in a day, and I was like, "Well, this is a piece of shit," because I completed like everything. I collected every piece of like. It was bad.
yeah. There's like lots of like random religious undertones in the game.
Yes.
It's like kind of creepy.
Like,
What?
should I mention the first religious, the first religious action?
Oh, she'll see it before too much longer.
Okay.
I mean, like it doesn't take long for the story
It
to
gets
get there.
hands-on with you.
Yeah, it's weird. Like
So are you literally just like is Elizabeth captured?
I.
It's kind of like a Rapunzel thing.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's kind of a Rapunzel
So-
thing.
Is the game more you're looking for, or you're fighting the people who are like what's
You-
the?
Well, you save quote pretty early. It's more of an issue of like oh shit.
Oh,
I think he's just a little under the weather.
his butt is scratched.
So many people are getting sick right now.
Yeah, Haley has been dying.
Sick.
Sick as frick. No, like you save her like pretty early, but
It's a question of like keeping her saved.
yeah. You'll see when we get like it happens like really fast.
Okay.
Like it within like the first maybe like 20 minutes of the game, you have like reached basically most of the things we're talking about. Oh crap!
You think about this shit, huh?
I always forget. Oh yeah, okay.
There you go. There's no need to worry about it because it gives you the answer because they know you want to look at all the stuff in the room.
How do I?
What are you talking about?
Oh, there we go.
Read it
Okay,
order, You just gotta do it.
I forgot how to like move the camera momentarily.
These bells are emitting a tone, and when they're like, it's kind of like.
Oh.
There's a huge foghorn-like sound coming from the sky, and it is the most awkward thing I imagine them putting in this game. But at the same time, you kind of just go, what's doing that?
My favorite thing about this game is like after you played like just a couple hours of it, all these like weird stuff happens, and then like it gets to that point, you're like, well, all right, well, this is a thing now.
Like, there's enemies they introduce, and you're like, I'm not even gonna question what you are. I'm just gonna accept that you need to die now.
Yeah, like you you don't even like get introduced to the enemy for like more than 3 seconds before you're like, well, okay, you're dead.
There's so many things they just constantly try to kill you that you just like.
Also,
the
this
fact
sequence
that I
takes
had to just accept that I needed to fight robot George Washington in order to survive.
yeah.
In this game?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
Um,
To meet our first president.
excited to meet our first president in this dentist chair.
You know, if it fits, it sits.
I don't know why, but I was just reminded of Buster from
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development going, I'm a monster.
Honestly, genius show.
I went to Army, mother.
These are my words, mother, from Army.
Army.
The seal is for marksmanship. The gorilla is for marksmanship. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I think I just blew myself.
Watch out for the Lucille. I don't care about Lucille. My voice is going to sound really bad in post-production. Go me.
I want to watch all of Arrested Development again.
I watched the first 3 seasons in 2 weeks.
I just thought of
Same.
the best. Like, you know, you can never
See?
think of a screen name because it's always, oh, wow. It's always, everything's taken.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
always.
You type in the name Anna, and it's like, try Anna, XYZ1379.
And you're like,
I didn't even put
when-
my name in.
When on earth will I remember that?
Yeah, and
We didn't.
a great screen name would be Anus Tart.
I like how Lucille calls him Anus Tart and she doesn't even know that that's his license plate. And he tried to make it a new start.
Yeah. No, it's like something Anus Tart. She didn't see the license plate till later that day.
I was showing somebody Arrested Development recently and they were like crying because of how funny like the first
Yeah.
2 episodes
And
were.
I was like, oh man, that's a really strange reaction.
No, it was positive.
With would he send
I
the savior
really
unto
miss-
us
the IT crowd.
if we will not raise a finger on our own sin,
This is like where
and though he deserved,
there's like gospel singing and
he
it's
has led us to history. The last chance at redemption. Red Dead Redemption.
it's just like the religious like undertones are just like I think they're purposely creepy.
Yeah.
They just
They don't
You don't
mesh
expect them
well.
to be in the game.
no, but like after a while they get even weirder because you realize like why they're in there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make any better sense.
Yeah. Especially because they're not even like a huge part of like your motivation to complete the game.
Yeah.
They're just there.
Yeah, they're just there.
Like all the other games were very dystopian, and this is still dystopian, but dystopian with a cult in mind.
Yeah. It's strange.
It's real pretty though.
Oh yeah, like actually the animation is gorgeous.
Question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we seen in the corner of the screen in this way?
No. We're not.
I wanted to make sure that I understood the concept.
He's wearing 2 blankets over his head, and I think he's sad that like he's not on the screen. But
I wanted to make
This will
sure
be documented
that-
in other ways.
I understood when we were like starting.
like this,
Hello.
this,
That reminds
this.
me of the cover of the Kansas album with Carry On.
You remember?
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this part. The seed of
Take
the prophet.
money. Take the money from the altar.
Always. Screw you, God.
Take the money. Jesus can't buy sandals.
It's horrible.
You can't.
Does he not have feet?
No, it's just, why would he give up his air Christ? They're good. Real good support. Light, nimble.
I don't know what that.
I don't like playing those because most of them don't have anything to do with
Oh.
anything, and
No.
they're not interesting enough to give the game any more texture.
Some of them are. Like, some of them I'm mildly entertained by. You're in heaven.
Like BioShock 2 had really good ones.
Yeah.
Like it had like really random things that would make you think like, wow, why did they let this happen?
It's just. Wow. Yes. This is just a. It's just such a.
Marcellus, close your eyes.
Okay, yeah, here is what Marcellus was referring to.
In a circle, and this is the only way to move forward. You have to do this part of the game. The preacher, he's like, "Welcome to Colombia."
Come on.
Yeah.
If you want to be free of your ground, your sin, you must be reborn, child. In this
Why?
world. Why? Basically, he's why.
And here I go.
You have to accept his baptism.
You're required.
And he's just talking about all this stuff. He's like,
Can you hear? Is he talking in your earphone?
Yeah, he is. The only reason I've got the earphones in is so I don't get like backlash on the sound. And I don't have an earphone splitter, so I need to get one.
Yeah, that actually, I haven't needed one for a while.
and he keeps dunking you. But after a while, it becomes less of a baptism and more like, please, sir, let me out. But you wake up. Wake up eventually.
Oh yeah, this is weird. I still don't understand this because I haven't finished the game. But like
What
like
this is?
when you die, like you get put in like what looks like his office, and like the only way out
Is the door.
is just to like open the door, and you're like, but that doesn't seem right. But like,
It's 29 degrees out.
oh, that's cold.
I really want it to snow.
Can you fix it? Can you tell the
The
weatherman to stop that?
And so you wake up here, and you're like, okay.
All right, well, that might
I-
help me. And it look at can you look at the statues?
Yeah.
I want look at
Father
them
Washington?
close. Look at their faces.
Father Jefferson,
Hi. Oh my
Father
goodness.
Franklin.
Father Franklin.
See, there's like
is
weird,
rough.
like, yeah, really.
Like there's this weird like.
How's your syphilis doing, man? How are you doing? Like,
Thomas Jefferson was a witch.
it's like religious undertones with like colonial America, and you're like, oh,
Wait,
I
I thought
also-
this was a fictional, like supposedly fictional land.
it is.
It's
So
fiction.
why is there historical figures in it?
Yes,
It's kind of like.
I have yet to
it's
find
the
out.
idea, like with steampunk in general, it's kind of like what if there was an advancement, or what if there was a secret society that led to the advancement? Like what if those
Yeah.
founding fathers said, "Ooh, let's advance society and create a small chance at bettering the future. And this is the product of their work.
Huh.
Like, they got the smartest people together, said, hey, make something in the sky,
Yeah,
and it actually happened.
that's like pretty typical steampunk in a way, but like this is like loosely steampunk, I would say.
Yeah, it varies very loosely, because most of these things just run off of a weird energy, like it's like saying, like, electricity can just make things fly.
Yeah,
Like, just electricity. It's like, no, you need other stuff. But that's really what these things are doing. They're, like, levitating. Sorry. No, I know. You need... Will you switch?
like see these like flying like airships and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is especially steampunk.
Very.
Like anything flying points to that usually. I also really like to use the arrow because I'm bad
Same.
and bad at navigating.
I use the arrow when I'm on a mission. I just kind of, like, accidentally find my way to the mission point most times.
Yeah.
Because I rummage through every single thing. I am a klepto at these games.
I should be, but I'm not usually. Like,
I am
because I get frustrated.
I always find something, and I always go, haha, 1 penny richer.
I'm 1 penny closer to my goal of just buying more ammo.
Also, this game is very honest with respecting what people would be like during this time. Like, regardless of the fact that they're in, like, a utopia.
Quote-unquote
still,
utopia.
Yeah, utopia. Quote-unquote utopia. There's still, like I said earlier, there's political problems. There's also, like, idealisms that are, like, not quite right.
Yeah.
But they're aligned with the times.
Yeah.
Also, like, there's definitely realistic views on race to what it was.
Oh yeah, there are lots of like racial undertones that are like, whoa!
And you're like, it's one thing that's really cool about this game is that you're, as the main character, he doesn't care about any of this. He's just literally like, I have a job I want to do. So he's like, everyone's cool as long as they don't want to kill me.
Yeah.
Which lets you, like, really take on whatever role you want in this game.
Have we thought about what we're gonna do with this? Like recording.
Sell it for horror chips.
Yeah, no, like the race thing. Like there are various like recording things that you pick up that are like drink flask of unknown booze. Good plan. Oh, they're like various recording things you pick up that like point to that especially, which are kind of those are the ones that I find interesting.
Good sir.
This is where I'm supposed to go? Yes, I am. Wow. Oops. And yeah, but oh yeah, and like their communication system too.
Yeah, telegraph. Which is funny to me as hell, because, like, they have these things powering your ships. And they know how to use electricity, but, like, a phone is still a weird concept.
It's kind of like Harry
What-
Potter.
Huh?
Yes,
Yes, very
Harry Potter.
true.
like they have the access, but they
They're
refuse.
like, what's a VCR?
You agree?
Did we go there?
This reminded me of something recently as well. I don't know what it was though.
Vigor!
Yeah, vigor.
A life with vigor is a little bit bigger.
Like there are like strange things that they just add in, such as vigors, which are just like magical powers, and you're like, what? And like every single time they like add in anything, I've been like, I don't understand.
My understanding of it reminds me of tonics.
Yeah, no, but like,
Like,
Like-
there's no reason for it to be so supernatural, but I feel like the addition of supernatural to it helps, like, separate it from Steampunk.
Yeah.
Like it
See,
is,
and that's what I'm saying is like it pushes the boundaries, which is fun.
yeah. Like look at that guy real quick. Like
Yeah.
that's a man.
Yeah.
That's a man. No man has hands that big.
You haven't met many men then.
True. But literally, like in this world, they actually explain why people are the way they look, which is I think so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love
Do you
this.
have any like weapons or anything?
No.
Not yet.
Because
I have like a magical power now. Like a
I was
vigor.
originally thinking this was going to be kind of like Grand Theft Auto, where you literally just go around like shooting people.
No, it's not open world. It's like semi-open,
It's like the world directs you to the story.
but you don't have to follow it that closely. But you will have to go there eventually.
It definitely is one of those things where, like, if you see a bunch of enemies, you can totally just be like, I'm gonna mess with them. And then you go fight them.
Or you can sneak around them, but that's very hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare that you're capable of doing that.
There's always this thing where you have to be good. This is really definitely a game where you're a protagonist.
It is.
This game.
What'd you say?
This game is definitely a game where you play a protagonist role.
Oh, yeah.
Games like that are very, like, I think a great game that would be cool to play for when I just beat it. Infamous Second Son was fantastic. And have you played the Infamous games before?
I haven't.
Well, it's the first one and the second one were alright. The first one was really good. And they're like, it's the same universe, same things going on, but they like adapt it a little more.
Yeah.
Infamous Second Son. But the great thing the game has going for it is, it's kind of like Mass Effect in the idea that you make choices, and
Yeah.
you also speak to people, and you can choose how that affects the game's ending.
Mhm.
And most times, there's these key moments where like you choose a good option or a bad option, and it's not always good or bad. Sometimes it's like noble or selfish.
Yeah. I'm about to use a vigor. I have a possession one, which like changes how the certain item or enemy, what team they're on, basically. So, if I use it on this guy, now he lets me in. Oh, this is fun.
These are twins, and they come up randomly, and you don't know if they're like real or not for a lot of the game because they just show up randomly for no reason.
And then just disappear. I don't know exactly like what their role is.
Fun fact: you want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
They're on the boat. The boat you came in on. They're the ones who get you there.
Thanks for spoiling it. Or is that just like a side thing?
No, it's the same voice.
Oh, it is?
It's the same voices. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Sorry for
That
like.
was for Anna.
Sorry for just like accusing you.
What? You played this.
I never picked it up.
No, but like it's the same voices.
Yeah, sorry for just like randomly accusing you of like being a spoiler.
You can't see their faces, but it's definitely the same voices. Or at least it's meant to represent the same people.
Yeah, I can't get in that door. I just like, can you imagine if like video game characters were real and like to get into doors they just like walked up and like just kind of like walked up against it until it worked? Because like I do that too often, and like I'm trying to imagine like a real person just like walking up to the door and going, "I need to get in," and then just like
Slowly
step.
dissipating into
All the
Yeah.
buttons to open